Hello everyone. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a good one. We're on 4.5 PTU. Yay. Sorry, I really wanted to get a shot of the door closing, but I was foolishly decided to nom on a chip at the same time. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. There's not... So I haven't tried out any of the engineering stuff, really. So we're gonna be trying that out now. Unfortunately, I tried, like, some of the FPS stuff, and I tried some of the FPS stuff, and they haven't updated any of the FPS stuff. They might have just updated it? Possibly? I don't know. I think that it seems like the, it seems like they're still, you know, aimbot difficulty thing, which sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. So right now we're going to get some components for my wolf, so we can properly utilize it to its fullest. Ironically, I didn't, I need to get the something from Bajini Point, which I should have gotten, but I didn't, so... I don't know. I should say, I had initial problems with PTU. Vulkan is on by default, and Vulkan does not play nice. I was trying to optimize shaders, and all that kept happening was, probably gonna, let's... Buy this. Buy this. This. And this. Okay. Yeah, pair of palisades. Yeah, so, there's a little thing that says optimizing shaders, and it would just, the game would just crash before it could optimize shaders, and, like the one time I was actually in-game, it was running at a very consistent, like, 5 to 10 frames per second. No, it was, I don't know, it was really choppy, but it was really consistent. So I switched over, in-game, I switched over to, DX11, closed the game, and then that, so... I do not know if any of the new weapon attachments are actually in the stores yet. I mean, so far, I haven't looked at everything, but it seems like they aren't, which sucks. I just hit F1 once. Game, what the fuck? Yeah, so, stuff is kinda broken, but, you know, it is Star Citizen. I don't know why I would expect anything else. I just check the stores here, and we're probably gonna do like a couple of combat missions and see what's what. I'm probably gonna disappoint, but it's okay. Yeah. It really sucks, like, on PTU, like, your reputation is, like, different, and I don't know if they recommend, for some reason, deleting your, erasing your PTU, stuff, and then, copying it over. I don't know why. But, you know, I did that. I didn't have any reputation before. I don't have any reputation now. All I've done was a couple of mercenary missions, FPS missions specifically, which is eh. Oh, also, well, actually, also, okay, for one thing, I don't have the Stitcher core because I, you know, had to reset my stuff. You got the helmet animations. I don't know how you can tuck the helmet under your arm, but it doesn't really matter. Of course, this clips through, like, a hell of a lot, but that's okay. The animation's also there, but, you know... Probably they could probably do something easy and have like a fade to black when you put the helmet on and then a flash. And some animated flash or something. Oh, also, I do need to check the diagnostics. Let's see. You know what, actually? All the things opening up. Yeah, so like, I still don't have too much of a, you know... Oh, I guess they didn't refuel my quantum. That's cool, I guess. Thank you, and please visit again. Oh my god. I hate having to scroll the mouse wheel out. Like... like, so much. Actually, what am I doing? Okay, so let's see. Oh, also this, where it takes a second to transition. I turned VSync off, which I should try turning it back on and see if that does anything, but... No. Oh, another, like, real genuine problem. Like, real problem is the AMD easy anti-cheat thing, where, like, if you're just... I don't know what that is. I'm assuming one of these is wear, and one of them is HP, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyway, yeah, the easy anti-cheat thing, like, I don't know, people have been saying, oh, it's not CAG's fault, and I physically cannot understand that. It is something in the game. It has something to do with Star Citizen application not being able to open. At the end of the day, I mean, whether they need to communicate with Easy Anti-Cheat or AMD or both of them, you know. But yeah, that's like, I mean, genuinely keeping people from playing the game, and it's insane that it's been going on for so long. I mean, I haven't had the problem in 4.5 PTU, but also I'm still on rolled back not the latest drivers, so you know. Yeah. In any case, also there was also the controversy with the wear system because people assumed that I don't know, because it's like I want to give people the benefit of the doubt and say like the way they worded it, maybe they could have chosen a better, more clear term. They said like critical wear issue or something, and it's like the wear system doesn't like wear isn't repaired at a station, and I think it's safe to say that I could see some people reading it as this is a like design intention, an issue that you have to designed issue that you have to overcome, and not this is a bug. You should be able to repair your wear at a station, obviously. So, yeah. There's also a lot of other things that, well, I mean, I gotta be curious, right? So with wear, can I repair wear at a crafting station? Which obviously is a question for much later, but I think that's probably the case. Like, RMC is a temporary, like, quick fix type deal, and then crafting is a more, substantial thing, and obviously you have to have a crafting station, which means either you have it, it's, a function of your ship, or it's, either it's a function of your ship, or it's a, you brought a crafting station along with you that can fix the components, so. I think we'll try some FPS stuff, but we'll definitely have to try some ship combat. Yeah, I don't know. It's too early to tell with all the stats, because they changed around stuff substantially and then basically rolled everything back to how it is in 4.4. Like, and I mean, I don't know what they're... I don't know, I'd love to get their intent directly from them, because, yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting. Cannons penetrate more than repeaters. Ballistics penetrate more than energy weapons. Also, like, armor is meant to penetrate and damage components. Is, there to do damage more directly, faster. Whereas energy weapons have to burn through stuff. But, they're better at taking down shields, they're better at actually melting away armor, but you're going to be in for a more extended fight. The thing that I don't know, probably would have made sense, and I'd have to look at the numbers again. I think cannons, energy weapons, cannons, and repeaters both had around the same velocity. You had different numbers, but they were all around the same, like 1800. I think I think it might just have been the Omniskis, or Omniskies. I don't know which is the proper way to say it. My god, are we serious? Fucking children, everybody. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Omniskies, were, had, like, better range, better velocity, well, better range, of course, which also is another thing. I'm sorry, no, I'm looking for power plant. We're looking for the Lumicore. Hell yeah, baby. I don't know. I don't suppose you have good coolers. Eat safe. I don't think we're... Well, I don't know. I'd probably prefer to use something a little bit more... but, I think that's fine. Yeah, the Omniskies were, like, the obvious choice. I didn't get to play with that build, I don't believe. So, who knows? I would think that, cannons should have slower velocity, than repeaters. I don't know about ballistics versus energy. The exception, of course, being railguns, which I don't know what their stats are now, but ideally railguns are extremely slow fire rate, high penetration, high velocity, but, like, you know, the trade-off there is that they are exceptionally slow because they have a charge up. And I think that's fine. Although, that being said, there are, well, there's two railguns. I think both of them are size 1 through 3, and then the Idris railgun, but one of them had a velocity of like 5,000 meters per second, as opposed to, I don't know. I kind of, like, want to build... I don't really want to build this necessarily as, like, super eccentric race... Not race, but, like, you know, pushing the edge, extremely fragile, high-performance thing, but eh.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the, I can't remember, but one of the railguns had, like, 5,000 range, the other one had, like, 2,000 meter range, and I was like, this is crazy. Also, range is another thing. And cannons, also, like, the damning thing about, in that build, was that cannons just had better range, you know, better penetration, better damage. And of course, like, with staggered fire, potentially the fire rate issue isn't even a thing. I'm sorry, are these guns not getting... Those look more worn than they should be. I swear to you, all I've done... Alright. All I've done was land this thing. Successfully, might I add. Oh, jeez. I've given my camera too much cinematic control here.
Thank you. Please visit again.
Okay, so let's do a simple arc work. Also, yes, for some reason, something about this just doesn't want to work. Or like you mouse over it and then it flickers. Bit odd.
Hey, Walton with Foxwell here. Saw you nabbed the contract. Good to have you help. These lowlifes have been a menace, so I'm keen to be able to shut them down once and for all. Head to the ambush site when you're ready, and keep it cool.
So again, I haven't really done anything with. Yeah. Interesting. I haven't really done any. Shitting me? Oh. The time it has to take to register thoughts is curious. Giving me the wrong waypoint is also fun. But yeah, so far engineering hasn't really messed my going to mercenary missions, so, you know, which is what I had heard and what I was expecting, that it's, you know, if it's just getting from A to B, it's not really a problem. Oh geez. And are we serious? Okay. Well, I guess I'll just fly in the direction. 660 kilometers is a little far. But yeah. And clearly, like, it knows the direction. But it's giving me just the wrong... Oh my god. Yeah, it's just giving me the wrong quantum marker. And also, why is it always zoomed in? Why can't I just have a button to go back to the next thing? Ugh. Before, like, the last two mice I had, I like, the mouse wheel was very fragile on them, so it was just, you know, kind of like total waste of, they were just a waste of money, basically, because they were cheap. And then I got a proper gaming mouse. But even then, Star Citizen feels like it's just gonna eat scroll wheels. Which, you know, I think I've had this mouse for like 2 years, so I think it's probably fine, but, you know. Yeah. I also have to check out what my power settings are for combat, but we'll get to that in a minute, I guess. Sorry. Ran into a trip that is interesting. hard and I guess kind of undercooked. Undercooked. Not hard. But not brittle. Is this about Star Citizen or is this about food? I don't know. Anyway. You know, I don't want to take the diversion here. Well, I mean, it's gonna take a few minutes, but, like, you see where we need to go. It is in the distance, so, yeah. I don't know. It definitely does seem like there are some weird numbers with, that they've been doing. And again, they don't really... I guess, like, if I can say anything, it's that, yeah, they don't really explain the numbers. And honestly, I don't think... Oh my god, sorry. Just looking through Reddit, and I saw something that's not Star Citizen related. In Far Cry, in Final Fantasy II, there's a time where they tell you, I think they tell you to go north or south, but it's kind of confusing because the map wraps around. Anyway, I'm completely distracted and scatterbrained. I apologize. Oh yeah, their communication. Yeah. Like, I don't know, so everybody on Reddit and Spectrum was freaking out that the wear system was going to be the death knell of the game. Clearly it was just a misunderstanding, but CIG didn't... Like, I think they have updated the design doc, but they didn't actually respond with... No devs responded to it, I don't think. Maybe they did, but if I'm remembering correctly, I don't think they did. Which is like... Yeah. Like... That ain't cool, man. Like... The last ISC, the last Star Citizen Live, I think Jared specifically was like, open development, you don't know what open development means. He didn't say that, but he was like, somebody made a comment that, in all fairness, was not necessarily, it was like, oh, open development is dead, when they weren't. The implication was not that open development is dead, just that people misunderstood what open development means or whatever, or have a misconception of it. And I don't think it's a misconception to say that, like, the devs, you know, don't respond as much. There's not as many Star Citizen lives. There's ISCs. The video content we do get is just an advertisement. It's called Behind the Ships, but it's very much in front of the ships, you know. Like, we don't have a standard format of, oh, this is the person who concepted it. This is the person who worked on this, that, and that. You know? And it's a shame. Because, yeah, I mean, I mention every time about, oh, gotta do a year in review for Star Citizen. But genuinely, I can definitely say that I did not enjoy Star Citizen as much this year because there wasn't the video content. And, you know, even then, like, the ISCs, you know, like, there was just one offhand comment at CitizenCon where we learned that, hey, the Hathor groups were supposed to, or the Hathor locations were supposed to have the they were supposed to have the Valakar fight, the Apex Valakar fight. And then, like, somehow they didn't have time to put a regular Valakar in, so they made a mutated Valakar in, or radioactive Valakar. And, I mean, let's be fair, maybe maybe the plan was to have the irradiated Valakar, for, like, as long as the Valakar, maybe even longer, in some way, shape, or form. So, like, it wasn't necessarily that, suddenly they just pivoted the work. It's that the work was going on at the same time, but one thing happened, and then later this other thing happened. Maybe that's what happened, but that's speculation. That's genuinely speculation. And it's kind of like, man, I mean, like, I don't know, like, I want to hear about the successes, and I want to hear about the failures. Like, one thing, I swear to God, I have to find it, but there is a sneak preview somewhere.
Went ahead and flagged the place for you to wait. Should keep you pretty well hidden.
Man, are you shitting me? I gotta search for the damn thing myself? Wow. Holy shit, how is this so dark? Oh my god, why is there just... Oh my god! Where did my frames go? Okay, listen, I wasn't trying to... Man. Holy fuck. I don't know if this is like the VSync thing. Oh my god, I don't know where the fucking thing is! Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, god!
Sorry, gonna have to pull this contract from you. You might not be ready for security work yet.
Man, shut the fuck up! Are you fucking kidding me? What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck off! What the shit? And... Okay. Well... Alright. I'm glad that a mission that was not broken in 4.4 is completely broken, as far as I can tell. Oh, and, this... Oh, what? Okay. This mission gives you, Frontier Fighters, because that's still in the game for some reason. Jesus Christ. I think I'm just gonna randomly explode when I land. Oh my god, though. Okay, well, cool. I am genuinely thinking that I don't know why I have a single combat ship. Frankly, the combat stuff, like, I will do the easy stuff. Obviously that was just, the mission was broken. It wasn't that I didn't enjoy combat. There was no combat to be had. Because the mission broke. I don't know, dude. Also, where did those frames go, and when did they come back? Like, I don't know, dude. I mean, I gotta see those FPS improvements, because honestly, like, again, I mean, I did one mission, and it might have been that the Frontier Fighters didn't get updated because they're not even supposed to be in the game. I mean, I don't know. Oh my God. I also hate the cinematic camera because I don't have a numpad, and I believe... Holy shit. Oh my god. I really wish I understood what was happening here. Ugh. Like, I don't know. I was getting perfect performance. Not perfect performance. I was getting better performance before. Granted, I am on DX11 right now. Also, I don't know why I'm drifting to one side. Oh my god. Should have just accepted that I failed that mission. It'd be in a better spot. I also want to see if the this armor has EVA thrusters. God, my priorities are... If it has EVA thrusters, theoretically, I could rock this outfit instead of the Stitcher Core, but I don't think it'll be that hard to get. I don't know. The last thing I need right now is for the AI to just aimbot snipe me, or I'm gonna rage quit. Maybe not rage quit. I'm just like... Now, granted, again, the FPS improvements aren't supposed to... Last time I checked, aren't supposed to be in. I don't know if they're in this build. For some reason, like, I see the patch notes go up, and it's like, oh, there's a new build. And literally, like, the last time, I was like, well, okay. I got the game working, I spent like 5 minutes in it, and then there was a new release. So I, like, you know, like 30k'd or 19k'd, because they pulled the server, you know, to update it. And then, like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, why is it... God. Why am I not seeing an update? Is the game just good already? Okay. So I hit, you know, like, check for update, and game's like, you're good. And then I try to play, and game's like, oh, you got update. And, like, literally at that speed... Oh my fucking Christ. Why? Also, by the way, we do have those markers. I saw somebody commenting, was like, I can't believe nobody has said anything about the emission indicators at the top of the screen under the compass. Bruh, like, when they put the Antium armor, there was a bug where you could get FPS scanning stuff working. I don't know, like, if you've been paying attention, you know, like that FPS, some of that code's gotta be in the game. Oh my god. Oh my god, what are the sights? When I'm crouched, they're aimed completely differently. What?
Hey, who messed with my gun?
What I really needed was that for to be a civilian somehow. We're just...
We're getting hit!
We're just rushing it. Yeah, because the FPS, for some reason, improves in the bunkers, which isn't completely insane, but kinda crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I do have to say that, like, I mean, I can appreciate, you know, everybody's point that, hey, I want more challenge, but goddamn. Well, for one thing, I mean, that's just derpy AI. Also got the Epoch SMG. It's fun. It is kind of insane that they didn't make different weapons. I do think there's also a point to saying that I have experienced, as far as I can tell, that yes, like their accuracy might be 100, but there's also the weapon accuracy. And I don't know. I am hoping, desperately hoping, that if they haven't fixed the AI to act a certain way, like the AI behaviors, I hope that they have fixed the accuracy thing. I don't know if it's a thing that's like, this NPC character, this specific character has this specific number and they have to literally, like, there's like 20 entries for every 20 entries for every Ninetales member, and they have to go in and change each one individually, which, I mean, I don't know, it's a way to do things. Oh, there's also the loot rebalance, which, yeah, again, I mean, things are looking pretty similar to what they used to be, or what they were in 4.4, which, I mean, the loot, I think they changed the loot in 4.4, 4.3, or had several changes, so, like, I don't want to say, like, the old days, but... you know. Also, I don't know. I mean, I think this feels fine, and I think the Frontier Fighters missions, which hopefully they're getting rid of, because why wouldn't they? Oh, jeez. I was expecting there possibly to be a container bugged into that, but oh well. I don't have the secure site missions, but I guess it would be good to try and get them. Oh, also, one thing I noticed is that you don't have the switch icon thing in... I don't know if that's something that they, like, turned off by default. I think they might have just turned it off. Because, like, I have the button to swap back to the regular inventory, or the normal inventory, versus the loot menu. In live, but not here, which is strange. I do, you know, honestly, I think maybe we'll go into, Arena Commander and just check out the, new attachments a little bit, because... Yeah. Seems to me like that might be a more valuable use of my time. I don't know, right now, also the thing with the difficulty is like, man, I don't know, I appreciate that, yeah, we need various levels of difficulty, various levels of payoff, but man, like, I don't want to do, like, insane, crazy, deal with crazy-ass, aimbot AI all the time. And I mean, I think a lot of people probably don't want to deal with it all the time, and probably greatly appreciate, oh, today I think I want to do something more chill, and it doesn't have to be some crazy-ass thing. Even if there's not any better loot, like, as long as I can just maintain... As long as I can just log in and vibe, and I'm not punished for, playing, for, like, theoretically playing beginner missions for the entire, time I play the game. And it's like, I mean, you get what you get. You're obviously not gonna get huge rewards if you don't, take the appropriate amount of risk, but, yeah, oh geez. Yeah, the lag is bad, and I don't know what is going on. Oh my god, that just didn't move. What? That was, not great. But I'm like, the aiming is gonna be worse. I have to just hip fire. Or things just aren't gonna work. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm looking at this. I think when it gets to live, it'll be better. I'm pretty confident of that, but I'm not hugely optimistic. Oh, these guys have voice lines now, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know. I do think we're getting to a point where, oh man, playability's been great this year. People have been logging in. People have been playing for longer amounts. Well, yeah, there's stuff to play, and you're not constantly getting 30Ks. Hopefully. But like, the game's kind of starting to show a lot of cracks. The monthly schedules, absolutely. As far as from my perspective... Oh, we're gonna go into Atmosphere, and, we will go into Atmosphere and see if the Aerial Armor has visible thrusters. Because right now, everything has thrusters, has EVA thrusters, but not every armor is going to have EVA thrusters, and that's going to be a huge distinction when that does come along. We're gonna wait just a little bit, so I know that I'm in 0G. But yeah, I think that, in general, the game's just, like, is starting to show cracks of, like, hey, you have to take your time, and you can't just rush these things out every month. Because there are cracks, there are things that are getting left behind, important things Also, I'm sorry. I am paranoid. Okay. I didn't see if my mic was on. Anyway. You know, we are seeing these cracks. You know, like, oh hey, for the entirety of 4.4, the AI is just bugged where, oops, now they have 100% accuracy, which is like, you know, just, yeah. I mean, like, I still think it's insane that, like, I don't know, the thought of, oh, you know, I mean, yeah, it's a bug, but I like it, but I kind of like the challenge. I can appreciate that viewpoint, but people being like, you mean leave, fucking, do you need me to leave the fucking system? Okay, that was weird. Alright, let's see here. No, that just looks... I mean, it's like the thrust is animated, but it doesn't look like it actually has thrusters. I don't think. Okay. For better or worse, honestly, we're just gonna exit the menu, I don't care. It's PTU. Yeah. So I don't know. I could genuinely see, like, if they keep the pace that they're going, then it's just like, oh yep, your replayability is gonna lead to the year of we don't give a shit. We're just gonna keep pumping out patches, even if they're broken. And we're just gonna do free flight. I guess we can play around with... Oh, it reset everything. God damn it. Oh, I have to equip... Oh, right, because this is weird. I gotta update this along with a bazillion other things. I mean, really, they gotta fix a lot of stuff. Okay, so what should we do? I'm thinking we pull out the kill shot. We gotta try... Oh, also, another thing I do want to say is that these... Again, Klaus and Werner weapon attachments were teased in 2021. These are not them. They got forgotten and abandoned. Which, I don't know. Maybe, honestly, maybe that's for the best. But who knows. So I do think that here we do have some interesting things with the compensators that, I mean, let's see. Aim recoil, minus 30. Visual recoil, minus 20. Audible range, plus 20. This doesn't increase audible stuff, but it doesn't... It makes your ADS worse, it increases spread. Okay. Interesting. And let's see, do we have the Tacket? Oh, Torrent, let's see this. Better projectile speed, interesting. Increases spread, increases ADS. Increases recoil, increases damage. Okay. That's a lot of things, and I don't know if I would ever want them. Vera compensator. The sorry, I'm just like trying to understand why I would want that. Um, like these are real. I don't know. I feel like they're trying too hard a little bit. Just like reading them, I'm like, I don't want to try these. You know? Like that's really simple. This, let's see, like makes your ADS worse, reduces spread, doesn't have as much suppression. And the Stoic seems really good. The Quell, minus heat, interesting. Increases spread. I mean, I would be. Yeah, this is also okay. This is definitely also okay. And I mean, like, this isn't, like, great, but I do think that is probably the thing I would be most interested in. And I think they have this, which they described it as blindingly bright, and I think they've also mentioned that they, came back on it. Let's see. We don't have... The Parallax still does not have a, thing. Does the Quartz have a muzzle attachment? No. Guess we could look at this. Escalate stabilizer. Ooh. More spread, more recoil, more visual recoil, more fire rate, less damage, less charge time. Okay, I mean that's definitely not great on the Karna. That don't make no sense. Kind of interesting that we do have the suppressors as an option, which I don't think was a thing before. I wish I could play around with more weapons here, but I don't know. We're just gonna go in and try a few things, I think. Is the Coda the most interesting thing to play around with here? Probably not. We have a red dot. That's something. I do think that the Stoic seems like, and also the thing here. Oh my god, are we at 50? Are we genuinely at 56 minutes on this recording? Man, I'm sorry. This is rough. We're offline. Doesn't really matter, right? But we're gonna go to Crossroads of Crime. The question in my mind, so the Stoic does a few things, but like, is it just too much of a jack of all trades? Is it just not worth it because it does so many things? So yeah, the frame rate sucks. What? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. The light's just on. Oh, it also has a low light thing. Cool, cool. Oh my god, I can't turn it off. It's just on. Alright, so let's... Can I... Oh, I can't take the things off. I can't compare. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. I think it sounds too quiet for how it's supposed to be, but we'll see. I really hope that you can just buy the goddamn things eventually, but I don't know if that is going to be the case. Oh, I just don't have the Karna. Maybe I didn't save... I don't know. Also, I haven't really been around too much. Does the, does this also have the... Nope! It has a zoom in. That's cool. Pew, pew, pew. Sorry, I'm like... I'm feeling exceptionally derpy because I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? I think I'm probably not gonna want the... Oh my god. Hello? Do I have to jump out? Also, yes, this light... Oh my god, I mean, my god! Holy shit. Also, it seems like the low light that's just black and gray. I mean, aside from the fact that the FPS sucks right now. Oh my god, it keeps it on? Oh man. That's really cool, but also I just feel my computer screaming in agony. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I should go in and test it with something else. But yeah, and I guess, I don't know, we'll see. So, well, I am going to be playing 4.5 until it comes out on live, and then I guess I'll be forced to play 4.5 until it, you know, is... until the next thing. I suppose that is how that works, right? Also, oh, okay, no, it's just this area in particular is better with the thing. Jesus. See, I'm kind of two minds, to be completely honest with you. One mind is, that light is... Holy fuck, that is way too bright. What the hell were they thinking? And, my other thought is, it's funny. I kinda like it. Having something that is kind of way too bright. I mean, there's a balance there. Also, yeah, there's like weird FPS hiccups. You can absolutely see it. But yeah. So I don't know. I really want to have the Warden backpack. I really wish there was a medium version of that. I really want to see more armor from Tehachapi, excuse me. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to be playing 4.5 on stream. If you're watching this the day it comes out, I thank you. And yeah, it's on twitch.tv/Railu. That is RAILU with an underscore at the end. We'll see how everything goes. We'll see how everything happens. Performance does seem like it sucks, but we'll see. Yeah, not too much else to say, so until next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.